Nice to see you today. So we're going to work on shoulders. We're going to work on hips. Those, both of those really engaged sections of our body, and we abuse them in so many different ways. So we're standing nice and tall. Toes are straight ahead. Shoulders are back and down. Arms are at our side. Breathe in and out of your nose, down into your belly. And for a moment, just be. Breathing in and out of your nose, down into your belly. Maybe adjusting your feet ever so carefully. Maybe there's a gentle bend in your knee, maybe not. A very subtle shift at the hips from side to side. Continue to breathe in and out of your nose, down into your belly. Shoulders are back and down. You are aligned, ankles, knees, hips, shoulders, ears, up through the crown of your head. Eyes can be opened or closed. Continue to just be, to inhabit your body, to connect with your breath. Lift the toes, bring them down, lift the heels. And as we go from one to the other, there's no expectation as to how long or how high. We're just gently going from one to the other. Last time. Full deep breath, side to side. Feeling that all the way up into the hips as the legs rotate in and out. And go to one side, doesn't matter, inner or outer. And to the other. Balance them out. Take a full deep breath. Arms are out and up overhead. Gently push back. Arms are straight, fingers are clasped, and lean back. Bring the arms down, interlace behind you, gently pulse. And slowly release. Roll the shoulders. And in the opposite direction. And so we're going to grab our gorgeous ball. And if you don't have a gorgeous ball, you can use something similar, a different kind of ball. It's a little pliable, maybe to take some air out of it. Or just a ball that's just a soft, squishy sponge ball. Or even a towel rolled up. But put it underneath your arm, right up to the armpit. And we're going to keep that arm as straight as you possibly can and pulse it. Just allow it to go up and down. And encourage it to come forward and back. And as it adjusts in each one of those locations, there's 3 deltoid muscles up here, and it's going to shift from one to the other. And it may feel like you're going to lose the ball, and so just go ahead and adjust. But this is a really subtle exercise that you can do for the shoulders to get a little bit of a workout and not do anything abusive if you've been having problems. Because you are in charge of all of it, how deep you go. And it also is great because there's a lot of lymph nodes underneath the armpit, and this is a really great thing to do to encourage those lymph nodes to stay at attention and continue to work. So now we're going to keep the ball there. We're going to take the arm straight out. We're going to bend it, and we're going to keep this bent arm right along the side of the body. It's going to move, but it's going along with the arm. So you're not moving anything. The arm is not moving. The shoulder is moving. So you're going to take it back and forth. And again, feel free to adjust that ball. And you're going back as far as you comfortably can and forward as far as you can comfortably come. You are in charge. And so this is really getting to work through the whole shoulder girdle without forcing. And go ahead and release. Shake that arm out. Come to the other side, put it underneath. Get it in there, lodge it nicely. Straighten the arm. Try to encourage that arm to be as straight as it possibly can be. And you can take it a little forward. You can take it a little back. And if you actually put your hand up here, you would feel the shift from one muscle to the next. And bring it back to center. Bend the elbow. Keep it right along. It's going to go wherever the shoulder goes. Take it forward and back. And again, you're in charge with how far this goes. Nothing is forced. And release. Take a full deep breath. Roll them out. And you can allow the ball to be on the floor. We're going to come into a forward fold. And I'll turn a little bit. And so our goal here is we're trying to not round the back. We're trying to encourage it to be tall and straight. We spend a good portion of our day rounding our shoulders, our spine. So when it comes to class, I try to encourage lengthening and strengthening and elongating versus rounding. So we're going to hinge, we're going to come forward, and we're going to let the arms dangle. There's no expectation of touching the floor or not. But we're encouraging the spine to be long and tall. And however far you go, you go. But as you continue to go and you feel that effect of gravity bringing you closer to the floor, you're going to feel that stretch through the whole back line, the calves, the hamstrings, into the glutes. And allow the arms to dangle, the head to dangle. It's all just falling. So you can push into the floor. You can grab your gorgeous ball and push into it. Send it out and away. So again, whether you're using a different kind of ball or you're using a rolled up towel, it will work. And feel free to wag the tail. Both the shoulders and the hips are very involved. Lots of our actions throughout the day impact our body from head to toe. And these are often the ones that bring us the most issue. So gently again, just allow the torso to dangle. Take a full deep breath. Encourage the spine to be tall. Come back up. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Arms are up overhead and a gentle push back. And bring the arms down. Go ahead and make your way onto the floor however you wish to get there. And coming into easy pose. And easy pose can be a real tell of how our hips are working, the connection to our legs. And in an ideal situation, our hips are balanced, our knees are balanced. We feel that alignment to the shoulders and up through the crown of the head. Now, if you have a leg that's up here, that can be problematic, and mine used to be up there. And one day in the middle of class, it let go, and it's been there ever since, and so I'm very appreciative of that. So our bodies can make adjustments, and there is not always a snap, crackle, and pop. So right now we're wagging the tail, seeing can we get a little bit of release with just that gentle, gentle effort. This is not a big, huge deal. We're just barely wagging the tail from side to side. Maybe you're holding on to your knees and allowing the torso to engage in that same activity. But if you have various body parts that aren't necessarily comfortable in easy pose, don't hesitate to put a ball or a bolster underneath. Don't hesitate to sit on a bolster and bring those hips up to get them into a more comfortable range. And you can use, pillows off the couch. You can use dog toys. You can use all sorts of things to help prop you up. So don't hesitate to test some of those things out. So we're seated super tall. You're going to take the legs out and plantar and dorsiflex your feet, sending them out as far as you possibly can. And sending them out, you're going to spread the toes, and from the ankles out, just the feet, you're going to take them from side to side. Right now we're not rotating the legs, we're only rotating the feet. And relax and rotate the feet all the way around to the opposite direction. Coming into a straight leg, keeping the feet dorsiflexed. Take the legs from side to side, getting into this rotation all the way into the hip. Again, just like when we were working with our shoulders a few moments ago, there is nothing being forced. We're going in each direction as far as we comfortably can. Maybe we're giving just a little bit of an extra breath to kind of give some encouragement, but there is nothing forced. Hold it whatever direction you're going. Bring it to the other side. And shake them out. Wag them out. Full, deep breath. Go ahead and reach out. Again, very tall spine. We just did our standing forward fold. And now this is a seated forward fold. And so we're trying to encourage the spine to be as tall as it can possibly be, nicely aligned with the neck and the head as you come forward. Reach it out. And so whether you're holding onto your shins, to your feet, pushing out with the gorgeous ball, any of the above, just perfectly fine. And come back. Take a full, deep breath. Go ahead and take the hips wide, take the knees wide. Hold on to the toes and encourage the knees to be as wide as you can. You can take your elbows and connect out. Push out while you're pushing the knees in. So you're basically connecting the elbows to the knees and trading off on who wins. Send them out and away. Sit super tall. Reach your arms out. At this point, they're not connecting. They can come out to the side. They can rest on your legs. Take a full deep breath. Take your legs straight out. Wag your tail. Take a full, deep breath. And thank you for joining me. Have a great one. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.